Vroom, vroom, we got a package. Why did I say vroom, vroom? Well, this package has a lot of vroom, vrooms in it. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Christian from Stud City. I wanted to do a full-on unboxing of the entire wave of the Formula One Speed Champion sets, as well as my official thoughts, because honestly, I have a lot to say about these. Although I'm extremely excited with the Formula One partnership, I thought it'd be pretty interesting to take a look and talk about these sets in today's video. So if that interests you, stick around and we'll do a small unboxing here, and then more or less take a look at these sets and overall my topic of interest. So if that interests you, stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump straight on into it. For those of you who do know, I am a part of the LEGO Ambassador Network, where LEGO does fortunately send us some sets early so we can do whatever we want with them here on the channel. And in this case, we have all 10 of the new Formula One Speed Champions. So let's take a look inside this box. I'm not gonna lie, opening this box up, it was pretty exhilarating to see all of the Formula One cars laid out in this box. Check that out. Every single team, the box arts look so good. Here, I'll take them out here in a second, but just to show you a depiction on what they look like, wow, that is incredible. My first other thought is, holy heck, these boxes are so much smaller than a lot of the other Speed Champions. I was actually going to stack these for a video, but for whatever reason, the boxes are a little bit misshaped and they like don't stand. I don't know, they're just a lot thinner, as you can see next to this just random Speed Champion McLaren pack, where they're normally that width. So different box sizes, but nonetheless still the same length, just a lot thinner. Something about all of these box arts all being laid out together looks so mighty crispy. There are 10 of the new Speed Champion sets that are going to be added to this list. Starting at the top, we have Red Bull, the main team. We have Red Bull number 2. We have Alpine, the Mercedes pack. We have a Williams, Haas. We have the Aston Martin here. The green color to me seems a little bit off, but branded in Aramico. Kick Sauber, Ferrari, and McLaren. Now, I will say the McLaren for me is a little bit odd, considering there also is a McLaren currently on the market. I know every year there are changes to these vehicles, from branding to details of the car, but I truly wonder what the 2023 McLaren for a Formula One's build is going to be different from the version that is just now releasing. So in front of me is the 2023 variant, and here is the new one that is going to be for 2025. I can see right off the bat some different sticker elements here, a lot more orange here on the wings. But if you guys want to see a future video where we review and kind of compare and analysis these two, let me know in the comments below and I'll be for sure to make this video. But in today's video, I just wanted to do a review of the box arts and my thoughts and opinions on all 10 of these sets, and if we really needed them. Although I do find it a little odd we're seeing all 10 teams be made, I think it's a little interesting because this is basically the same exact Lego set in a recolor times 10 times. I know it's a little bit odd, but I'm excited we're getting all the Formula One teams. Don't get me wrong. I'm a little disappointed we're not getting character names, right? Like, it would have been pretty awesome to get some of the drivers from all of the teams rather than just a minifigure with, for example, the McLaren hat. You know, Lewis Hamilton's going to Ferrari. It would have been nice to see Lewis Hamilton in a Ferrari Lego set. How cool would that be? I know licensing probably plays a big thing into it. One other thing I would like to mention, these sets are going to be very, very much different from the Lego City Formula One wave, which I'm a huge fan of. I feel like this just makes sense, getting non-named characters. So the minifigure inside of the set just has a normal minifigure and a McLaren hat, versus this one's an Alpine and you have an Alpine hat. This set truly is amazing. It came from a handful of different Lego City sets, but I love the Formula One cars. They're super simple. They're not the most detailed, but it reminds me everything of it about Lego, not the super detailed model. Now, on the contrary, where we have a Speed Champion set, this variant here had an absolute ton of stickers. Again, this is the 2023 version of the McLaren. Now, although I do really like it, it's just so much different having so many stickers to accomplish so much detail. And to me, this is more of a to-scale model. So that's one thing I want to argue about these sets. They're not really meant for like Lego Cities or anything like that. These are more display pieces, but they're a lot smaller, making it, again, a little bit strange here as a collector standpoint. But getting all 10 variants right away is also a little bit odd. I thought it would have been a little bit more interesting had they released, I don't know, 4 or 5 of the teams, and then as the years or months go by, slowly release some of the other teams. But I guess if you're a true Formula One fan and you want to collect the entire roster, well, here you go. You can get 2 of each of these sets for the entire, you know, make your own team, or just 1 of each to have on a wall, whatever it may be. So that is kind of an interesting aspect. Again, I don't know, as I haven't cracked open all of these sets yet, how many stickers these will entail. But I will say this, judging from other Speed Champions that are currently on the market, we've seen a lot of stickers to accomplish that. And that's something, as a fan of Lego, I don't enjoy the most. I'm not a huge sticker fan, especially when you're talking about really small stickers from 1x2 plates to 1x1s to even 1x4s and so on, right? I'm not a huge sticker fan. I love printed elements, and it looks like the Speed Champions line is continuing to print a ton of stickers in their set. So that's another thing I'm really not super satisfied on, but is just something I'm going to have to get over it. But on the contrary, you could also look at it like this. Well, we get all 10 Speed Champions in all 10 different Formula One teams. Again, not having the named characters is kind of a bust, but at least we have every single team from this Formula One wave. An interesting concept that I have to address, though, and I probably am going to get comments, is it going to be boring to build basically the same set 10 times, but different colors? And the answer is, well, I guess it depends, right? If you're a huge Formula One fan, I guess this probably won't matter to you. As a huge Formula One fan and a Grand Prix enthusiast myself, I am going to have a lot of joy in building these, but I think this will get a little bit repetitive considering it's the same exact car build 10 times over and just different team colors. Again, I think the biggest drawback, in my opinion, is going to be the minifigs, right? I think it just would have made so much more sense to get a Verstappen minifig in the Red Bull Racing team, or, you know, Lando Norris here in McLaren. Whatever it may have been, I think it would have just made a lot more sense. I don't know the licensing factors that played into it, and it probably makes sense that they didn't, but I think it was just a missed opportunity is the best way I can put it. Regardless, I'm excited to still build all 10 of these sets, so let me know what you want me to do with them in the comments below, as well as what is your favorite Formula One team, and I'll tell you mine. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, I will say my favorite car of the bunch out of these sets right here is probably going to be the Alpine. I love the color pink. Ryan Reynolds bought over a stake into the Alpine team, and I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan, from movies to just person in general. So this card definitely has a little bit more sentimental value. Although they're not a winning team, I still think this one is really cool. Regardless of who you support, I think all 10 of these gives us an opportunity to appreciate and just see different color schemes of all these different cars. Like Ferrari being all decked out in the red, McLaren being, of course, in the not orange, but papaya. It looks like we have Haas here in all the black, and so on. We can go through all the lists. Now, not to say every one of these cars is perfect, and we'll definitely do that if we decided to do a review video, as I thought the Aston Martin green was just totally off, but there is definitely room for improvement. My next question would be, and I'd leave this open for the comment section below, is do you think we'll get more Formula One cars in the future? Is this like a one and done wave? I just feel like dropping the ball of all 10 Formula One teams in one wave just totally bites the bullet, right? Like, will there be other Speed Champions or Formula One cars in the future? I don't know, right? It's a new partnership between Lego and F1, so I don't know what that entails. And then the other side of that is, like, was Formula One adamant that, like, let's do every single team? Maybe Lego didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know those conversations. I don't know those behind the scenes. But would it have been a different release had there only been, take half away, only 5 of the F1 cars produced? And I think that's kind of a huge thing, right? I think just getting 10 sets, I think higher on the price point at $27, retail is kind of high. Right away is just, it's kind of a big price tag to pay. So say you did want to buy every single one of these, that's $270 right off the bat to get just 10 Speed Champions. So anyways, I'm not going to try and ramble on this video. I think it's an interesting concept. Massive thank you to Lego for gifting over these sets for review. I will review them here in a future video, but I kind of wanted to lay the floor flat here and talk about these sets before we crack them open, because I think there's just a lot of controversy of these sets just in general. There's some people that love them and there's some people that hate them. So I want to hit both aspects here, give some positives and some minuses, and see what you guys had for input. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit different, but let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'm Christo from Stud City. If you enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and of course, let me know what you want to see in a review video for the future. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you guys. Peace out.